Good morning. Good morning, and welcome to the second vlog that I will have recorded this morning. The reason for the title, if you're curious for this vlog, is that I have a Mexican friend who hates the fact that I do videos before 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon, because it usually means he's still in bed. So, Wicho, when you do see this, good morning, and I apologise for doing this so early. It wasn't to piss you off, it was just because. Right. Hopefully there won't be too many people here at this time of the day that want to know what my favourite oil is. So we're going to crack on here. The reason for doing this vlog was, and yet I did record a 40-minute vlog earlier this morning. The only problem was that I never switched my microphone on, so there's a 40-minute vlog of me just doing that, and that's it. So I thought that I would I would do a live one, a quick live one. The reason for recording this is that well, to be fair, I've not put a vlog up in about 4 weeks, I think. And I thought it was about time that I put one up. And also, to be fair, it is because there's no reviews for the past, well, since a week ago. I've not had any reviews up. So I just wanted to fill a space in between, you know. Was it nature abhors a vacuum? Is that the phrase I'm looking for? But it's still early. I'm still not awake. So yeah, I just want to get something in there in between the next review, and we'll get to that. Good morning or good afternoon or good evening to anybody that is in chat. I do see you there. I shall be looking occasionally at chat. And if you have anything you want to ask or any opinions you want to share outside my hair colour, my size or my age, then please feel free to join in. You know who you are. Anyway, what's been happening in the past month since I last spoke to you? Me been on a couple of holidays away in the bus. It's been brilliant. For those of you that don't know, I'm a bit of a motorhome wanker now. And where did we go? Dunbar. Was it Dunbar? Yeah, we did Dunbar on the East Coast. Or was that over a month ago? Dunbar, Berwick-upon-Tweed, and we're just back not long ago from York. We were down in York, Harrogate, Scarborough. And Mr. Bishop, thank you as always for your input. God damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna, Mr. Bishop, you're going to be cancelled in a second. Yeah, so that's pretty much what's been happening. There have been reviews, quite a few actually over the past month. But it just so happened that up until I left last week to go on holiday for a few days, there was nothing in the review queue. So I had videos up until I went on holiday. The day I came back from holiday, there was a few items came in for review. The only problem is that I have to test them. I can't just do videos, unboxings. Well, I do unboxings for patrons, but I can't do on here. I can't do reviews without testing something. So that's why there's been this week gap, if you like. So what else has been happening the past month? We had Expo. I don't think I've spoken about this on video since I came back. obviously, as most people, a lot of people know, we go down to the Birmingham Expo usually once a year, where there's a group of us go down. I don't know if we go down for the expo as such. We more go down just as a meeting point to eat, drink, and be merry. But we do go along to the expo for a few hours on one of the days. What I can tell you is that the weekend that I had with friends and Chris was excellent. It was absolutely, as always, was excellent. I had a great time. Love it to bits. Really do. Get to catch up with people, fake fag friends, and just have a blast. Yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. You want to know about the expo? As far as the expo goes, there's Solom. I was waiting for your video. I've been waiting for your video on. I never saw you do a video, mate. The expo. Right, here we go. Birmingham Expo. I will be very diplomatic as always. For me, expos. The UK expos have always been, how can I put this? I'm not talking about Vape Fest, because it wasn't really an expo. Well, it was an expo, I suppose. Chinese centric. It's always been, these big expos are financed, if you like, or paid for by, your big Chinese companies. And the expos that I like to go to have modders there as well. And, pre-COVID, Hall of Vape, you would have like over 60 modders there, which was insane. Paris was the same. You would have lots of modders there. But for some reason, the UK ones, I think, what was the one down in London? One year they had a lot of modders. Can anyone remember, what was the one down in London called? Vape Jam. Vape Jam one year had lots of modders. Caravella was there. Some of the Italian boys were there. That was really good. But the Birmingham one, for some reason, just never seemed to have much in the way of modders. They did try a couple of times, but nothing that blew your mind. There was only a couple. But this expo had like a meeting area. What do they call it? The Ohm Zone. And where there was, couches, there was coil makers, juice makers, a couple of modders, and that was it. There was not a lot there at all. And I think for a lot of people it was more a social thing to go to the Ohm Zone than to actually see mod makers and all this kind of stuff. That's no disrespect to the businesses that were in the Ohm Zone. It's not their fault. They're there doing their stuff. It's just a shame that there wasn't more of them. But I think that's just more of a reflection on the business now than anything else. There's just not a lot of modders left, to be fair. And I just don't think there's a lot of modders left that would go to Birmingham Expo, because the gear that a lot of the modders now sell, and not to be unkind, is out with the budget of a lot of people that do go to Expo. Or, yeah, maybe not out with the budget, but it's more than a lot of people would be prepared to spend on mods at an Expo. Would that be fair? I'm trying to think of a safe way to word that. I mean, it's not like I'm going to say people that go to Birmingham Expo are too tight to buy something, expensive. That would be really stupid to say something like that. But it's good. Anyway, I enjoyed myself. You're always going to get people that are going to moan about these things, saying it's all about pods, and it is. But that's just life, and hey ho, let's get on with it. The business has changed. We've got to accept that. The business has gone in a direction that not everybody likes, but that's just the way business works. Hello, people that are in chat. Oh my God, there are actually people up and about at this time. I can't wait till I'm over 60. Matthew, you can go and... this isn't in Patreon land, is it? I have to watch my language. You know what I'm thinking. You know what I was going to say to you. And just remember, this is not a Patreon stream, so my usual responses will be dumbed down just a little. Just a little. Right. What we're going to talk about. I need juice. Hang on. I need juice, and then I need a vape, and then we can get this going. You'd think, given the fact that I've recorded this already, I would remember what I spoke about. I just can't. Right. Vapey. Chris, I just actually remembered that Roscoe destroying the stands. Ross Patterson. I don't know what the stands in the expo were, just like metal frames, but had like thin paper barriers inserted into the frame, and I think Ross thought that it was more substantial than what it was, and he just leaned on it, and he just went straight through it. And watching him trying to build it again, whilst the people that owned the stand were just looking at him going, what a muppet. It was brilliant. Right. Vape stuff. Here we go. Let's talk about, please, if there's anything else you can think of as we go along here, please. I'm dying on my ass here. I really am. Is camera on? Let's show you something. Here we go. Bada bing, bada boom. This is something that is in for review. I'll show it from this side. This is the Requiem RBA, which is being released soon. And for those of you that remember, is it Mondo Vapor? Sorry if I've killed the pronunciation there. Where's Mo? Mo is usually here to help me with my pronunciation. But this is a new RBA that's coming out soon, and I'll be reviewing that. So I'm testing this just now. But the thing, and it's in a BMM 38 special. But oh, that helps. The thing I wanted to discuss was this. Shida. I don't know if I mentioned. I don't know if this was here for the last vlog I did, or if I mentioned it, but I'm going to mention it again because I need to talk about something. Supercapacitor. This is not a lithium battery. This is a supercapacitor, and yes, it is the same size as a 21700. So it's going to work in a 21700 mod. Oh, thank you, Vision Express. Apparently my eye test is overdue. No shit, Sherlock. I can't see a thing. For those of you that don't remember, where is it? Come to daddy. Milo from Tech Division released a mod, the Castle Bravo, which came with a couple of supercapacitors in it. I'm not going to go into great detail about them here just now. If you're interested, go watch the review where I discuss it a lot more. But short and sweet version is, for those of you that don't know, the interesting thing about a supercapacitor is that it has near, damn it, an infinite amount of cycles. You know, your standard lithium battery, you can only charge it so many times. Supercapacitors are near... It's going to outlast the life of the mod, put it like that. I'm not going to say it's going to last forever, but it's near as damn it going to last forever. You can just keep charging it and charging it and charging it. The other thing is that you can charge it really, really quickly. You can, I think it's 6 amp. You can charge this at. I'm pretty sure it can charge up to 6 amp. But you can fire it in your normal desktop charger and it'll charge no problem at all. But at 3 amp to 1.5, whatever you charge at. But if you had the correct charger, you could charge it up to 6 amp. I think it's 6 amp. So that's the benefit of them, is how long the battery lasts and how quickly you can charge it. The downside is that I wouldn't use it in a mech. I wouldn't recommend using it in a mech. In a board like this, a DNA or anything like that, no problems at all. The size of it though, it's only I think it's a 2200 milliamp hour battery. So you don't get the same capacity you would with a lithium, but you can still charge it so much quicker. And also the DNA boards and whatnot don't know how to read it as such, because it's not a lithium. So this is calibrated for like a 21700 lithium battery. That's not what's in it. So even though the battery will, it'll read down, the battery gauge will go down to 0, you're still vaping. And you've still got about 20% charge left, even though it says 0 on the mod. You can just keep vaping. I like that Milo is pushing it, and I'm curious to see where it goes, or if there is any future in supercapacitors and vaping gear. It's just Milo at Tech Division. He's always doing something outside the box. And I like that he's pushing this, but we'll see where it goes. Yeah, Craig D, they did .mod did them. Unfortunately, the ones I had, they like to auto fire. Yeah, there was some issues with that back in. Yeah, I had them. So that's that. So the Requiem RBA review coming once the main man has done his review. I can then record my review and supercapacitors. See if I have anything in chat. Morning to everybody that's just arrived. VXXL. You have so many questions that I'm probably not going to answer. And that's not because I'm an arsehole. Well, I am, kind of. Do you know site to buy rare mods, AIO, like in your videos, other videos? My second-hand gear is all through Facebook groups. If I'm looking for anything, I go through Facebook groups. And it's usually buy and sell groups. Like if you're looking for there's lots of buy and sell groups out there. The only thing is, and I don't know if you'll have noticed this, is that going forward, or for the past couple of videos, I no longer discuss pricing on mods, and I no longer tell you where you can buy gear from. It's just to fit in with YouTube rules. It's something that I have ignored in the past, and given the way that YouTube is going, it's not something I'm not going to risk my channel being taken down because I'm telling you where you can buy stuff and the price of things. It just gets me into trouble. So I apologize for that. So all I would say is Facebook is the place to look. Facebook is the place to look. Also, what was I going to say? What is the best AIO? If you've watched any of my videos, it's not a cop-out. I put it in the description. I don't do recommendations, lists, top 10s, top 5s, or anything like that. My opinion on every device or everything that I review is in that video. So you watch that video, it's up to you what you do after that. I would always suggest you go and watch other reviews from other reviewers. go in the forums, join the Facebook groups, and see what people are saying. The problem is I stopped doing. I used to, back in the day, I used to say this is my favourite, or I really like that. But then you start getting emails, messages. What would you recommend? What's the best? What's your favourite? And I just stopped. I just stopped. So I apologise. I could tell you what my most used AIO in 2025 is, and that would be my Delro. And that was my most used AIO in 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19. Yeah, there you go. That's my most used mod. It's not my most favourite. It's not the one I would recommend. It's none of these things. It's just the one I use the most. Take from that what you will. Dennis, how you doing, sir? Right, what else have we got here? Oh, I was going to mention juice. Why was I going to mention juice? Yes. What juice have I been using? I always miss this out. The reason I always miss this out is because this stuff, Jedi's Punk, RM's VC, is my daily vape. I've been vaping this daily for a long time. Mainly because Simon McDermott has photos of me in compromising positions, so he makes me vape this. That's just the way it is. It's not because I like it, it's just because my wife would leave me if those photos ever came out. That was not a true story. Just. Right. My grants. I love my grants. However, I am down to here. It's almost done. It's a ridiculous price. It's insanely priced. You'd have to be off your rocker to pay the money that you... Yeah, but it's old school. It's dirty, and it just... I every once in a while, I love filling an RTA with a bit of grants on an old mod and just chilling out, and it makes me happy. So I use it sparingly because it's just, yeah, price crazy. I did get some of this from Mr. Pelosi. Mr. Pelosi sent me some of this. I'm sure I bought a bottle of this at the last expo in Birmingham, but for whatever reason, at the expo, it tasted really good. And this is the thing, a lot of the expo, if you notice, if you try any juice, all the pods and everything, or all the mods they're using, they're direct lung, and they're set to 60 watts. It's not how I vape, but it tasted really good. I got it home, I tried it, and I didn't like it, because I usually vape between 25 and 35 RDL. That's my preferred vape style, and it just didn't taste that great. But Dom sent me this on, and it was very, very, very well steeped. It's a nice custard, but it is on the sweet side. It is on the sweeter side, but it's still a nice custard. So I've been vaping that. Lamingtons from... I don't know who makes this. I don't know where you can buy it from, and I think the guy that makes it... I think he's a Slav or something like that. He's a bit of a dodgy geezer. I wouldn't recommend it at all. In fact, the guy that makes it, I've never liked him. I'm just saying that because I know Sasha will never watch this. Other couple of liquids that are on the go. I'm still vaping away with my Digby's. Old school. These flavours have been on the go for years, and they're still as good as they were back in the day. I like saying back in the day because not everybody likes people saying back in the day. Other ones that have been vaping, Vanilla Custard by Royal Vapes. This was sent on by Joe. Thank you, Joe. And the only one I haven't tried that I got was Del Boy's custard. Matthew sent this on, and I don't think this was nicked. Oh, sorry, microphone. Was it nicked? I don't think it was nicked up, and I've still not nicked it up. I need to nick it up and let it steep. Yeah, I'm going to have to steep. Sorry, because Lewis, it's Lewis that makes the coils that I use, Canuck coils. He makes this juice, and a lot of people have said nice things about it, so I should really nick it up and try it out. But there we go. That's all the juice that's been getting vaped. Other things that have come in for review, in case you're curious. Where are we? Here we go. This is the new one from Aspire that's coming, or it's out. It's the Zelos, and it's a nice wee mod. It's only about 75mm in height, the mod, and it's got an internal battery which is about 2,500, I think it is, and it's got RGBs going up the side here. But it's really, I'm not going to say it looks like, because I always get upset when people say things that look like other things, but it's very German. It's very German. I'm sure somebody in chat will probably say what they think it looks like, but it reminds me of a German mod. Anyway, the tank, I'll come back to. It comes with a 0.7 Aspire mesh coil, and it also comes with a 1.8 BVC, which is amazing. I will say that I've not used the 1.8 yet, but I've tried the airflow, and the airflow goes really, really tight. Really tight. But 0.7 fully open. It's a tight DL, loose RDL, for me. So, but I really like the mod. I really do like the mod a lot. Yes, I do like an internal battery little mod just to cart about. They are good. What have I missed here? VXXL. Are you going to join Java Jakarta International Vape Expo? No. I got invited to go out. I got invited to go out to an expo that's on the end of this month, and also to spend a week going around the factories so that I could do videos on all the various Chinese factories where all the gear is made. So I would be out there for about 10 days. I did get invited out, which was amazing to be invited out. But no, I'm not going. I'm an old fart. The thought of spending... This is terrible. It's terrible. The thought of spending 10 days away from my house, all my toys, is just... I like my home comforts now. I'm old and lazy. I like being here. So... yeah, that's... I'm not going. But... I wish I was. Who have we got? Yeah, Hemlin, 100 mils of that Grant's vanilla custard is... I think it probably costs more per gram than gold. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. Living Dead loves my reviews. Somebody has to. Somebody has to. Thank you. I appreciate it. Silvio, good morning. And Savage62, who mentioned Mexicans? Oh, did I say that at the start? Did I explain that at the start? I did. I explained that at the start. It's only I'm not having a go at Mexicans. It's because probably the only Mexican subscriber I've got who's in my Patreon always moans that I do videos before 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon. So there we go. Good morning, Mike. You can't call me miserable because you are the template for miserable. Just because I know right now you're probably in your toilet, in your house, sneaking a vape in case anybody catches you. Yeah, miserable. Gotta watch what I'm saying. I'm not in Patreon. This is public, so I'll be polite. Frank's our Mexican. Sorry. Other things. Oh, Indonesia. Speaking of Indonesia, this came in. I don't know how I'm going to play this. Anyway, let's play this. Let's show you this. This. Well, the mod, you might not remember this. This is my BAM, my Big Apple mod. From many moons ago. Big Apple mod. DNA 75C Squonker. Made from Delrin and Ultim and was near as goddamn indestructible. I shit you not. But on top of it is it's from these guys. It's from these guys. Now, I don't know how much I can say or how much is me. This might not be gospel. This is from the memory of a man that forgets whether or not he's wearing pants some days. At one point in time, Hasar, they saw that Indonesia and whatnot was going bam. It was going mental. For exploding in the vape game. So they were going to move out there and have another division of Hasar called Hasar East. This was going to be their first product. I think there's only going to be 500 of these for sale. It's a dual coil RDA. And it's going to be about $70, I think it is. And that's about all I can tell you from the business side of it. I'm not going to say anything else because I'll get into trouble. But it's, yes, there will be a review for this, possibly. I'm waiting to hear from Matthias. Matthias, if you hear that, if you see this, Matthias, get your thumb out your ass and reply to some messages, please. Thank you very much from your #1 fan. This is, to put this politely, focus. This is pretty much, if you like mouth to lung, restricted direct lung, this is not for you. Forget it. This is all the air. I can't. I mean, what am I at just now? No, it's the same coil. Wait a minute. I'm at 50 watts, and that's hardly going. Yeah, I need about another 20 watts there, and like my alcohol consumption, I don't partake before midday. So there will be no 70 watts. No 70 watts. However, so there will be something still available from Hussar. And there we go. There we go. Don't ask me about their pod system or the custard coils or the custard juice. I haven't a clue. I literally haven't a clue. Who have we got here? Oh, Jaff Vapes. Oh, hang on. Did he give me money? I've not cashed the check yet, so I'll tentatively, I will say this. I may retract this, but I will be on Jaff Vape's channel on some point in June. Is it the 6th? Something like that, as a guest. Go check out his channel. He's a very nice man. He's a Ouija, and he does vape reviews. There you go. Billy's here as well. Craig, have I insulted you yet? I mean, you know it's my God-given right to say something. I can't believe I'm not going to say something cheeky to you, Craig, because it's before 12 o'clock and that would be bad. Furious vaping. Savage 62, how you fix for joining us on our charity show? No idea. Drop us a message, mate. Drop us a message. VXXL, what is the best pod for now? Remember I said, you asked me already, mate. I don't do bests. I don't do bests, lists, or anything like that. People in chat will, but my opinion on everything is in the reviews. There we go. However, I will say, this is the Waggy. This is the new Oxfa pod. I've forgotten the name. The XLIM Pro 2 DNA version. This is the Evolve version. There's a sticker on the back, but you can see it says DNA there. Right. How am I going to? It's an XLIM, okay? It takes the XLIM pods. The difference is though, the coil in here is stainless steel. Okay, it's stainless steel coil. The device has a board by Evolve, which means that it does replay. For those of you that know about Evolve and DNA boards, there's a function called replay, which basically when you get your device and you set the wattage, you get your flavor, everything's bang on, you hit a button called replay and it replays that vape, and it keeps doing it and keeps doing it and keeps doing it, so your vape quality never changes. Yeah, could go further on that. Basically, the short and sweet version is it's not going to burn your cotton. It just, you know how SX Mini had their pods, the anti-burn technology or whatever it is? Well, replay's been about for years and it's always done that. In fact, there's been pods with replay on it years ago, and now there's another one. It just means that Oxfa have got in bed with Evolve, and yeah, and it's carbon fiber. It's carbon fiber. But what I will say is that from the second I put my liquid in this, and I'm not blowing smoke up its ass, I'm not making out it's the best thing under the sun, but the flavour from these is as good as my run-of-the-mill RTA. Your average RTA that you can go out and buy The flavour in this is just as good, in my humble opinion. And I think that's feckin' impressive. I really do. No shit. My custard in this tastes as good as a lot of my RTAs, which is impressive. I've got to give them to it. I might even keep this. I don't normally keep pods. It's not really my thing, if you like. I'm not a huge pod fan for daily use. The only pods that I use or have kept would be this as the dot pod mod plus I can't fuck bara fudgy bira fa dot mod max pod. I can't remember. Something like that. And this I really like. This is the fake carbon fiber version. The only other pod that I've got is that, but that's got an RBA in it, so it's technically, for me, it's not a pod system. Obviously that's the Orion with some Obey robot panels. But I have also kept this wee thing, the Dynasty, or Dynasty, however you want to say it, from San, and I love this. I love the concept of this. So yeah, they are the only pods that I actually use. It's Jaffe. Some as skint as they get. Craig, not yet. Hurry up. Shh. Can't believe Oxford did a DNA in a pod. That's the thing. I mean, DNA in a pod was years ago. Absolutely years ago. Oh, when Replay first came out, there were pod systems using Replay. I remember reviewing them. VXL, mine that is in my country, but the only ones who get the pod first are content creators and YouTubers in my country. Well, there's one thing you can do, VXXL. Become a YouTuber. It's brilliant. People will respect you. People will love you from afar, and it's not easy being an international celebrity, let me tell you. So you become a YouTuber, get free shit, my friend. Life will be great. Said nobody ever. I'm joking. Go and do reviews. Actually, if you go and do reviews because you enjoy doing reviews, you enjoy doing it for the fun, for the love of the hobby and all that stuff, go and do it. Go and do it. If you want to go and become a YouTuber and do vape reviews to make money, just don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. Good for when you're driving, can vape it hands free. Slippy. Carbon fiber 10 times stronger than carbon fiber. Dot mod Pro Plus. I can't remember. Have you tried vape from a vapor cart from Indonesia? No. Jerbuck Vapor, have you tried them all? It's from Indonesia. Yeah, what, this thing? Yeah, I did a review for it, mate. I actually met the modder was actually over in the UK a few weeks ago, and I met up with him, and he gave it to me. So yeah. Sound, what a surprise. Yes, Roy. It's I don't know if a review is better for having sound or not. I'm not sure. Is there anything else that I have to show you? I do have a couple of things that I'm not allowed to show you, but I'm testing them just now. Other things are... Oh, I fixed my handlebar mod. It's now working perfectly. The fire button is working great, which makes me happy, because a lovely, lovely lady gifted this to me in Germany. Happier days. Happier days. What's coming in? What's coming in for review? Not a clue. Not a clue. What I've shown you is all I've got. I don't know what else is coming or going on vape-wise, to be honest, outside what I've said. I think it's get to that point again where I'm going to have to stick my hand in my pocket and buy some more toys, because don't get me wrong, I could go down the route of, there's other Chinese vape companies that want to send gear on, but I just don't have the... I like to review things that interest me or make me smile or I can appreciate. I do review, as you know, I review a couple of pods a month. That's mostly to keep food on the table, and because, yeah, but I couldn't do pods and mass produce stuff in and out every single day type, because that just, even though I know it's there and people like that stuff, it doesn't interest me, so I'm not going to do it. Because I'm old and I'm grumpy, and that AIO for Smoant. Oh, I did see. And no, I've not been sent it. If I set up Screenshare, I don't think I have. The Night AIO. That doesn't look too shabby, actually. Hang on, 2 seconds. I never set up my window in window, so give me 2 seconds whilst I click on buttons here and try and get this to work. Now, done. There you go. That actually looks worth a punt. Hang on. Excuse me whilst I go. Can you actually buy it yet? I don't see it for sale anywhere yet. I'll go and have a look for that. Matthew, have you tried the sync yet? I'll tell you, I know several. I know several Welsh people, okay? And I can hand on heart say that of all these Welsh people that I know, you are pretty much the same as the rest of them. Really bloody annoying and just wind me up. Joking. The new mod, the Cthulhu. The Cthulhu have got their yes, Cthulhu have got their version of the Pico. Cthulhu, let's have a look at that. Cthulhu mod. Oh yeah. Oh, get down with the tunes, man. Oh, it's their own board. That's not a DNA. Yes, it looks very, very similar to a Pico from back in the day. Which I don't really have an issue with, because I know a lot of people have been going, it's a rip-off of a Pico, but then you could say the same about a billion mods out there. They're all the same shape, and mech tubes are all tubes, and yeah. I'm just happy they're still putting out good. I mean, I have my where is it? I have my Posh Pico. I love my Posh Pico. Beautiful mod. I really do like this mod. Oh, and I got a present when I was at Vape Expo from the one, the only, the truly gorgeous, and even though he does like some strange mods, I got a gift. I got gifted this. Julie 18650 by Vupu. If you don't know, this is all that is Bang & Olufsen hi-fi gear, which is really old. It's like from back in the 80s, and this always reminds me of like 80s vape gear. Not 80s vape gear, but 80s hi-fi. It's really uncomfortable to vape with, but it just looks so cool. So cool. Because it reminds me of that. Remember that? The Stereo? By Vix. The Stereo. I just loved that mod as well. So, yeah. I do like my hi-fi related mods. But thank you again, Mr. Childs. You're a lovely man. Even though you like strange mods. Yes, the Amstrad Stereo. I'd be happy to do reviews on an RBA that costs half my rent. What's the most expensive vape you've ever bought? No, I'm not saying publicly. No way. Because, yeah, my dad might watch this, or my mum might watch this, and they might tell my wife, and that would not be good for me. That would not be good for me. It's, the most I've spent is between 5 and 1,000. I'll leave it at that. But I'm quite lucky because I'm actually a business. So Todd's Reviews, I'm self-employed, so I can actually yeah, I can put it through my business. So there is the benefit of that. It doesn't mean that I'm buying it for free, but it does mean I can put it through the business. Oh no, do you still own that mod? No, I don't. Because as a business, spending, it was a hellfire. I'll leave it at that. It was a hellfire mod, and I couldn't afford to spend that much money on a device and have it sitting on a shelf. I'm not in a position to do that. I do appreciate there's devices here that are worth. I mean, there's devices here that are There's expensive devices here, but they were sent on free to review. So I keep some of them, sell them, charity, giveaways, but things I've had to buy myself, if it's mega bucks, I usually have to sell them, because to keep doing reviews, for me, I know a lot of reviewers don't do this, and I'm not bad mouthing them. I just understand that it's different for different reviewers. I do buy gear just so I can keep putting up content, be that second hand or brand new. But if it's bought through the business, once the review is done, I can't afford to just have it sitting there. I usually have to sell it or do whatever with it so that I can buy more gear to review. There you go. Hope that makes sense. Oh, I will also add, whilst I was saying lots of nice things about the Oxfa pods, it's not because I'm a fanboy or anything like that, or they pay me for these videos. It's just that Roy, no, it wasn't a Moab and it wasn't a Titanium Phantom. Battery door, cigar cutter. It'll come to you. Slightly, will you order my mods for me from now on? Yeah, not a problem. Not a problem. Right. Rob just got here and Mo just got here. Mo, I was talking about you earlier on because there were several things that I couldn't pronounce properly and I was getting my words mixed up, and I know how you like to correct me, so yes, your presence was missed, my friend. Your presence was missed. And Rob Fisher, still not speaking to you. Rob Fisher said to me yesterday, yeah, I'm loving Temu. I'm loving using Temu just now. So about 11:30 last night, sorry, this is boring, but I'm going to say it anyway. I started watching, oh my god, three body problem? Yeah. The Netflix, based on the books. Started watching that again, and I was going through my phone, and a Temu advert came up, and I thought, Rob said it was good. I'll go and have a look. Yeah, that was a bad move. I don't know how many boxes of shit winging its way from China as I speak. Things that will never be used, are probably terrible products, but yeah. So thank you, Rob. Thank you. Oh, Alex is here. Hello, Alex. Oh, Lewis. Lewis is a granddad today. I'm impressed that you remember that, Matthew, because it's not like you remember when I've reviewed something already. Billy, sorry. I shit you not. I loaded up the app, and I went, and then it comes up, spin the wheel, crack an egg, win tokens. So I just cracking tokens, and it said, buy 3 products to win so many more points, and then you can get something else for free. The next thing I know, I'm balls deep for £70. What? Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. I could have bought a mod for that. Todd's Temu. Congratulations, you can. Late night shopping, the shite I've bought in impulse. Yeah, Josh, I think we've talked about this before. When I was heavily into my buying cars phase, I mean, I've woken up in the morning and had an email from eBay telling me that I've won a car. Just, yeah. Alcohol and Amazon, eBay, Temu, stuff like that shouldn't be allowed. It should be illegal. There should be a 24-hour window between buying shit on the internet and when the order is actually processed. You should have a 24-hour window to cancel it. So, drunk, sober, oh my god, cancel. That's just my take for today. And tariff free, yes, that would be a thing. Probably still end up with channel strikes even doing Temu reviews. Yeah. Yeah. What was it? Bogan? Bogan got a strike. Who else got strikes? Bogan. Mike? I think Mike got a strike as well. Been handing out strikes and deleting videos. I got one video deleted, just gone. And it doesn't matter. You can appeal it. You just end up talking to bots and I re-uploaded the video, I edited out certain things, and I've now put at the start of my videos that I will not discuss price and I will not discuss where things can be bought. Just not chancing it anymore. Alex, I love my surprise presents. I've maxed my credit card with AliExpress watches. Mike's back up. Bogan's still quiet. Know who never gets strikes? The children making the Timo product. You had to go there, didn't you? You had to go there. I need to vape. Right. How long? Oh my God in hell. Nick did grim. Nick did grim. Nick did grim. Nick is grim. Don't get that. Corey, what are you talking about? Oh, something I missed. I got the Ultima RDA. I was gifted this by Mr. Pelosi. I never reviewed this. I was involved in the testing. Normally when I'm involved in testing, you do the testing and they usually send you out the production version for a review afterwards. He never did, so I never did a review for it. I'll not be doing a review for it. But yeah, I've been using that. There's a couple of things I'm not a fan of. One, when you drop it, it bounces. Anyway, the original vlog was only 40 minutes long. This one is turned into over an hour. So whilst I tidy things up, if you have any questions, if you have anything you want to discuss, now is the time, or I will bog off and get on with my day. I don't know where that went. It's on the floor somewhere. Bonjour, Tods. Bonjour. We were actually talking about that last night. We used to go to Paris every year. For years, we went to Paris. Paris is one of the most beautiful... I know it gets a bad rep. Still think it's one of the most beautiful cities on the planet. And we stopped going after there was some issues in Paris. I need to go back. We need to go back because it's such a beautiful place. Yeah. Right. I was going to start talking about shite there, but yeah, Bogans. I was going to say, if you're a Bogan fan, you'll know this already. If you're not a Bogan fan, you're looking at his videos. I think he's doing Twitch, Twitch and Twitter or X. I think he's uploaded some videos on X. So if you're missing your Bogan content, go and check him out there. Paris is not safe at the moment. Yeah. I'm not wanting to have it down in Paris. I mean, a huge Parisian fan. But the last time we were there, which was about 5 or 6 years ago, before COVID, just before COVID, my God, the amount of scams on the street and people chasing you down, trying to get money out of you and whatnot was just, it didn't ruin it, but it was getting to that point where we were just fed up with it. And it just, I watch a lot of travel reviews, travel vlogs on YouTube, and I've seen so many for Paris now that just, it's a shame. I suppose if you avoid the usual tourist traps, then you probably won't get hit with as much shit. But Slippy, Rumble is another platform peeps are using. I wouldn't use Rumble in a bazillion years. It's not for me. It's not something I want to do. Yeah. I was going to go down make a political comment. I won't, because this is vape related. But anyway. Hayes, I heard 4 months ago there would be a flavour e-liquid restrictions in England. The UK. United Kingdom, my friend. England is... yeah, the UK. Yes, as far as I know, that is still a thing. It's been banded about. They're still talking about restrictions and so on. But as is the way, we usually find a way around most things. Since TPD, we've always found a way around things, and I think we always will. Oh, hello from Scotland. The cigar channels I follow went over to Rumble. I don't know. It's just, I've loaded up Rumble a couple of times, mate, and it's just full of. To me, it just seems to be full of right-wing idiots posting stuff that they can't get away with anywhere else. I may be wrong in that. And it may be a generalisation, but that's how it appeared to me. So it's not somewhere I wanted to post my content. But that's you're a Johnny Foreigner, cuz. Hello, cuz. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm very lazy. As I've always said, I'm generally I just review hardware. My interest in vaping is in the hardware. I just love mods like this. This is my thing. I love these mods. I tend to avoid the politics. Am I burying my head in the sand a little bit? 100%. Am I guilty of that? Yes. But I enjoy my little world, in my little bubble. So I tend not to get involved in a lot of the shit that goes on. So, yes. We carry on. The scrape arise tank, and is there corrosion in the building deck? Is it elemental? Cuz is here. Cuz can tell me. What's the... Where are you? I have seen it before in the scrape. I have seen it before. It's usually when something's been left for... Is it the screws? It might be the screws. When something's been left with a bit of liquid in it. Or... I was going to open up my scrape arise here and show it to you, and but maybe I won't. Fuck. Up close. I've not used my Arise in I don't know how long, but all the gunk that's on there, that will come. If I was to put that in a bath with Milton's, all that will come off. The only thing I find with the Arise over years, and this has always been the same with their gear, or this finish, is that sometimes it chips off. I mean, you got to remember, that's ancient. That is ancient. That's I can't believe I showed that. Oh, Chris, nobody tell Chris that this happened. KVR, hope you're well. I am well, my friend. Very well. If I wasn't well, I wouldn't tell you. Mo, thank you. You know you're my favourite. You heathen. Yeah, I know. Listen, look, it looks like brand new already. What was the point? What was I trying to say? Ematal. Well done, Roy. It didn't take you that long to go and Google that. Yes, the Ematal. It does chip off. It's normally the screws because there's nothing else. I mean, it's stainless steel 316, so that should not rust. The screws have not rusted in mine. I don't know. I honestly don't know what to tell you now. God, I haven't used this in so long, which is such a shame. I went to I went to Grind the Vape. You cheated. I can't believe you cheated. For 1 second there, I thought you were all intelligent. Like, my inserts got stuck. Oh, there we go. Oh my God, this is absolutely. I was going to use some Scottish words there, that I realised that not everybody would understand them. Minging, hinging, rank, disgusting, all of these things. I may actually take this out for a wee vape. Yeah, the deck is ceramic. It's not ceramic as such, but it just means it shouldn't short out. You shouldn't get shorts from the deck. Listen, Mo's just gifted people membership. Thank you so much for doing that. I will mention at this point in time. God, I can hear Mo's voice in my head saying, "Just do it. Just say it." I have membership for my YouTube, which means that if you join, you will get access to unboxing videos. So whenever anything comes in for review, I unbox it as soon as it arrives for my patrons or YouTube members. There you go. I also have Patreon, which is pretty shit, and you should get Netflix instead. There you go. Actually, yeah, I have Patreon. One's just the same as the YouTube, where you get access to unboxings. The other one is you get access to the unboxings, you get access to free shit. Basically, I give away stuff during the month. Yeah, there you go. Right, I've really broken this. I've totally forgotten how to. Oh no, there we go. Right, we're set up again. Sorry, I'm trying to read. It's more interesting than Netflix. Mr. Childs, I was just talking about you. In a very positive way. A very positive way. Smooth as a transition. Did you like that? That was. Yeah. I think, like, a very British way, we don't like talking about money or pushing for money or shit like that. So yes, once again, my Patreon shit, don't join it. And there we go. But thank you, Mo, very, very much. Yes. No, that's YouTube here right now is public. This is public. Anybody can watch it, anybody can listen, and that is just the way it works. Patreon is behind a wall. Behind that wall, I'm comfortable to say things that I wouldn't say here. It's like being in your own house. Normally here, as I would be in the outside world, diplomatic, semi-polite, and so on and so forth. And be aware of other people's feelings and things like that. Touchy-feely shite, you know, all that crap. Whereas in your own house, like Patreon, you're a bit more relaxed, you swear a bit more, you take the piss out of things a bit more. Well, that's kind of how it works. So yes, I will talk about other things in Patreon land. You see my true colours. I'm going. Right. They've turned. They've turned on me. I'm going. I will also add that joining Patreon, some people seem to think that it gives them the right to take the piss out of me and be horrible. And it just shows what I will do for $1.99 and more. Right. Mr. Hinchliffe, go back and do some work. Paul, should I go and watch a rerun of the Saturday live show? Was it any good? Because I wasn't here, and even though I normally only last half an hour with it anyway, should I go back and watch it? Was it good, or was it just the usual? Violins. Chris, you're not far off the truth there. You're not far off the truth. Hey, I'm wearing shorts today. If you join YouTube or Patreon, if you were in Patreon right now, I would stand up and show you my legs for $1.99. That's something to think of. Oxfa only pay me $1.99 a month for me to hold this up. I'll sell my soul for so little, you wouldn't believe it. All jokes aside, thank you very much for joining in, people. I can't believe this went on for so long. I feel bad, but have a lovely day, and there will be reviews next week. There'll be none over the weekend. All be next week, and we shall catch you then.